What is NLP and why should you learn it? My name is Bart Baggett. I, of course, am the author of The Magic Question, Success, Secret, Rich, and Happy, and I founded Handwriting University. And most people that know and follow my work understand that even though I'm known as a handwriting expert and I've taught lots of courses on understanding personality, what I deeply care about is transformation. And so when I talk to my friends and they don't know what NLP is, or they don't understand language, I feel like, hey, you need to learn this. How can you raise kids? How could you manage your brain? How can you set goals? How could you have relationships without understanding the distinctions that is held within language? And so NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. And you may think you already know it, but I bet you don't know the deep, deep distinctions. I think I thought I knew it, and then I went ahead and just bit the bullet, spent 2 weeks, 8 hours a day, and got certified or took that practitioner training with a guy named Rex Sykes. Great trainer. And I didn't know what I didn't know. Like the level of distinctions that they've distilled, the people who created this, is so deep that you'll never talk to your kid the same way. You'll never talk to yourself the same way. You'll never write a goal the same way. It is amazing the power of transformation will have on yourself. Now, if you're a coach, a trainer, a speaker, there's no excuse. You must learn this and you must master it because you are communicating and persuading people every day. But the reason I think NLP is so useful is that you need to persuade only one person in your life the most, and that's yourself. And that is the self-talk, that is the motivation, the confidence, the ability to believe in yourself, and all that starts with the internal dialogue as well as the pictures in your mind. And so neurolinguistic programming is the way that you program your brain through linguistics. So if I were to tell you that you're going to run these computers and there's a programming language behind it all, most of us don't want to learn programming language. We're really happy for someone else to program stuff for us. But there's no software for your mind. You have to learn it yourself. And the way that you control and persuade yourself for transformation and change and goal setting and confidence is through language. And so that's why I think it's important that we learn. I'm going to record a series of videos on an introduction to NLP, but there's no way in 3, 4, 5 minutes I can possibly transmute what you would learn in a 50-hour certification program on neurolinguistic programming. So I'll make you a deal. If you watch this video to the very end, I will actually show you how you can get your entire certification NLP course for free. Not for free. Actually, I'm going to pay for it for you, but stay tuned because there is a small catch. And the catch is I want you to take this life design course in a way that it can transform your life. So first, let's talk about what NLP is. NLP literally is neurolinguistics, so neuro, brain, linguistic language programming. It was sort of founded and created by Richard Bandler and John Grinder about 1977. You could argue that it came out of hypnosis programming. So imagine the power to sit and talk to somebody for 20 minutes in hypnosis, and they walk away and they no longer, bite their nails, and they no longer smoke, and they no longer, drink. And I was like, wow, you could do that with language? Yeah, those therapists take words, they put it in their unconscious mind, and people transform. Now, you don't have to ever learn hypnosis to understand NLP or use in your life. However, if you think about how powerful it must be for a series of words in a certain sequence to change someone's life so drastically, where could that be useful? So I am actually doing this course not for myself, but for my friends and for my fans and our readers, because I see people, my close friends, that don't know how to talk to their children. They don't understand the word can't or won't or should, or they have internal dialogue that is self-defeating. And I'm so empathetic because, when they're dear friends, I can't just correct them. I'm not their teacher. I'm not their boss. It would be kind of a nag to say, hey, you shouldn't use the word can't or won't or don't or, don't drop the ball. Like these simple language things are really important. And so when we take people through what we call a life design program, we're helping them understand these distinctions, but only the big ones, only the ones that I think move the needle the most. And so when I thought about taking the life design program called the Breakthrough Program, launching it again next month, is I wanted to say, what would be better is to take the program and NLP, because there's, 60, 70 distinctions and interesting ideas within language that we wouldn't have time to teach in a 6-week course. And again, we're not really teaching. The Breakthrough Program is really designed to help you figure out what's most important, what's been holding you back, and then break through those limiting beliefs and program your brain with a new pattern, specifically for the quadrant that you want. So let's say you start the breakthrough program and you're going to take fitness. So everything to do in that 6 weeks is about fitness, your values and your actions and your habits. But you also may handle money or relationships or love. So it's just designed to pick a quadrant and have a breakthrough in that quadrant. Of all the things I've done, you know, all the programs I've published since 1993 when I first published one of these first books, the Prism Life Design, PRISM, was the one thing that moved the needle the most for my family and friends. And I say my family, my sister Stephanie was a student in our first 2018 breakthrough course. And within about a year, she had finished this terrible relationship, terrible divorce, found her new husband, and now has a new baby. Year-and-a-half-old baby. I'm so proud of her. And she'll tell you, she goes, look, Bart, I learned NLP. Like, I know all those distinctions, but I didn't have a sequence or a map to make it apply to me. And once she had the map, which is what the life design program really is, it all clicked for her. And what that taught me is she spent 7 years like learning NLP and all these local trainers. What it told me was, just doing NLP will give you all this wonderful data, but it may not apply to your life. And so if you want sort of how to make a breakthrough, how to talk to yourself, how to create sort of a map or a self-guided meditation that literally programs your brain every day of what you can attract and what you can become, that's the program to do it. But the reason I wanted to really gift you the NLP program is because I want you to have that knowledge. And it's not a 2-day program. It's like 50 hours. And so what I did was I said, well, if people take the breakthrough program by Prism, which a lot of people will, and we haven't offered in a couple of years for many, many reasons, COVID and everything else, is that you get the program as a gift. So I'll buy you the program. So what I did, instead of working with some of these $4,000 or $5,000 NLP programs in America, I went to one of my trainers in India named Pooja Saran, and I said, hey, is there any way you could teach our people NLP? And can we get certified through like an American, institution so that those are life coaches and trainers, they have a real certificate? And she goes, let me talk to my partners. And so they gave us a really good price. I'm not even handing you that price. I'm just going to pay the fee for you. If you take the life design program that me and my sister and Pooja are creating, and I will just gift you the NLP program. Now that's 50 hours with a certificate. So you'll get to, I'm going to look at the screen here, but you'll get like foundations and perceptual positions, meta models, sensory acuity, state management, change history, reframing. I mean, the list goes on and on. They even teach timeline and rapport and some modalities and anchoring and representational systems. And I mean, it's so interesting about outcomes and metaphors. It's really deep. And I sure can't teach it in a short video, but I can sure help you find teachers and guide you along the way. So if that interests you, what is NLP, why you learn it, I think you should learn it to improve yourself. I think you should learn it to be a better parent. I think you should learn it to be a better spouse. I have a couple of guy friends taking this course just so they can break through their relationship challenges. How to talk to a woman or talk to a man, what to say on that first date, like how to understand their deepest values, how to know if they're compatible. Language holds all the key to those. So whether you want to lose weight or make more money or have a breakthrough in your relationships or health or fitness, like this program is going to be great for you. So I'm going to put a link right here on the page. It's called Prism Life Design, PRISM, stands for Purpose, Relationship, Identity, Success, and Meaning, prismlifedesign.com. Go to the page, enroll. Notice at the very bottom it says if you enroll in this course, we will get you the NLP certification program. Over the next 3 to 6 months, you'll be able to take these 50 hours of classes. And if it takes you longer, no problem. You can take a year. I just figured if I looked at my head, if I had 2 hours a week in an NLP training program, I could finish that course in about 6 months. However, if you want to do it every day, I think they have classes at 6:30, 7:30 in the morning that you could do that. And if we get enough American people taking this course, they'll do a special program on American time zones. So this is a very one-time offer. I don't know how quickly this will fill up. This is the very first video I'm bringing to my list and my email list. So please go to prismlifedesign.com, click on the Order Now button, and then make sure that you get enrolled in both the Prism Life Design and the NLP course. In the next video, I'm going to talk about a bunch of NLP chunks like presuppositions and some modalities and timeline. But right now, just go to prismlifedesign.com and enroll. I'm going to hold your spot, and then I will pay for your NLP certificate. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for subscribing, and like or follow this video. Bye now.